This is Sarah Jones, Trisha Schreck, and Eleanor Wilson, all currently first-year occupational therapy doctoral students at the University of Kansas Medical Center. We will be presenting our experience and ideas for our service learning site, CHAMPS. The CHAMPS Achiever Program is a nonprofit organization serving children, teens, and adults with special needs throughout the greater Kansas City area. The program teaches martial arts tailored to the specific needs of each student. CHAMPS was started in 1899 and became a service learning site in 2011. The motto of CHAMPS is showcased through the acronym, Challenges Handled and Mastered with Perseverance and Spunk. Goals include enhancing balance, concentration, and stamina. Additional outcomes include building self-discipline, self-esteem, supporting independence, and fostering and encouraging social community. Since its beginnings, CHAMPS has remained largely self-sufficient, receiving funds from annual fundraisers. CHAMPS accepts participants from diverse backgrounds, many coming from referrals from physicians, PTs, OTs, counselors, and case managers. Recently, CHAMPS has relocated to the KU Med Center at the Kiermaier Fitness Center.
The OTPF4 defines occupational therapy as the therapeutic use of everyday life occupations for the purpose of enhancing participation. Ensuring participation is very important. At CHAMPS, KU's OT students get the opportunity to guide participation in self-defense and other physical activities. Social interaction skills are one of 3 performance skills listed in the OTPF4, referred to as the group of performance skills related to communicating and interacting with others. CHAMPS allows OT students to help facilitate and promote positive social interactions both on and off the dojo mats. CHAMPS offers 2 different classes, one's for kids and one for adults. In the adults class, there are 3 individuals who have cerebral palsy. Each have a specific intervention tailored to their goals and needs. This prepares us as future OTs where we will be individualizing intervention plans. In these cases, we work to maintain and strengthen our clients' motor and social skills.
Pictured above is Pete, a student at CHAMPS who is diagnosed with cerebral palsy. Pete has individually structured interventions based on areas of growth and his wants. In this photo, he is doing adapted pull-ups. Carly, a second-year OT student, is in charge of his intervention and decides on how many reps he does for each exercise.
Physical therapists would be a great addition to the team at CHAMPS. Physical therapists restore function to the musculoskeletal, neurological, cardiopulmonary, and integumentary systems. Physical therapists help people live healthy and active lives, and like us, work with people of all ages and backgrounds. We could also expand our interprofessional opportunities to include athletic training. Athletic trainers diagnose and treat injuries to muscle and bone. They prevent and treat injuries, and they develop and carry out rehabilitation programs, so they could be a great addition to our team. To make CHAMPS more inclusive, we had the idea to host a women's self-defense class that could be available to women in the greater Kansas City area metro. The idea of this class is to empower women, to build confidence, and to improve street awareness and safety. The first idea we had for our service learning site collaboration was to team up with Project Access, which is similar to CHAMPS in that both focus on moving the body and building motor skills, but theirs is through dance. This could be a great collaboration where both groups show the other what has been learned as well as teach each other. There's also a member already in CHAMPS who participates in Project Access. Sensory Enhanced Aquatics is another learning site that would be good for CHAMPS to collaborate with. Though as of now, CHAMPS does not have any individuals with ASD, CHAMPS is a great possibility for anyone in C to also participate in. While both focus on strengthening motor skills, there is a large emphasis on gaining safety skills as well as self-esteem and independence.
CHAMPS is a largely volunteer organization, so some of the upkeep and sustainability work is limited. Because of this, our primary goal for next semester is increasing the long-term sustainability of the program. The main areas we want to address are recruitment, social media, fundraising, and documentation. Recruitment is the first part of our sustainability goal. CHAMPS used to be a larger program, but recently the number of participants has dropped, so there are only a couple of consistent dojo students. Finding more children and young adults with disabilities who would like to attend the 2 classes would help to ensure long-term viability. Social media is the second aspect of our sustainability goal. Currently, CHAMPS has a very limited social media presence, so through collaboration with instructors and participants, we would like to create and maintain social media pages to share information about classes and the program as a whole. Fundraising is the next component of our goal. CHAMPS is a nonprofit organization that relies on donations to stay open, and the program needs to find consistent funding sources. We will brainstorm ways to raise money, and ideally, we will host a fundraiser to help keep CHAMPS open. Documentation is the final part of our sustainability goal. Documentation at CHAMPS is fairly inconsistent, so we would like to develop summary pages about each dojo student with information about their goals and exercise routines. We also want to track what participants do each class to ensure that they are making progress toward their goals. This semester, we were only able to go to our site once before it closed due to COVID. Because of this, we've been working to stay in contact with everyone through email and social media. Even though we haven't been able to be in person, we've been working on making connections and getting to know more about the program while we figure out a virtual plan of action. In case we do move to an all-virtual format, we can send out weekly emails with exercises for participants to complete with the help of parents and caregivers. We can also stay in contact to ensure that participants are still experiencing some of the social benefits of being in CHAMPS. Getting social media up and running will be a big help for a virtual program.